So in this lesson, we're going to be looking at the names of different types of angles. First of all, we should recognise this one. It's got a little square in the corner where the two lines meet. If there's a little square in the corner, that means that this is 90 degrees. If it's 90 degrees, then that makes it a right angle. So whenever there's a square in the corner where the two lines meet, it is always a right angle. The first thing we notice about this question, there is no square in the corner. We know a right angle makes what is a perfect L. This is bigger than an L. This line that I'm highlighting here is leaning to make the angle bigger. Therefore, this is not a right angle. Again, there is no square in the corner. The perfect right angle looks like that. This is smaller than a right angle, so it cannot be a right angle. For this one, you might need to rotate your device slightly, or rotate your piece of paper, and again you'll notice it is not a perfect L, therefore it is not a right angle. So how many right angles can we see in this diagram? Pause the video, have a go, and then come back for the answer. So we should be able to draw a right angle here. It's a perfect L. There is a right angle here, and there is a right angle here. So there are 3 right angles in this diagram. So within this shape, how many right angles are there? Remember, a right angle is a perfect L that is 90 degrees. The best advice to give you now is to get some tracing paper and trace a perfect right angle and put the tracing paper over each of these 4 angles. This one is not a right angle, it's smaller. This one is not a right angle, it is larger. This one is smaller, and this one is larger. So there are no right angles within this shape. So now we're going to move on to look at the names of different types of angles. We are always looking for where we've got the arc. So I'm looking at this bit here inside the shape on this question. We know a right angle is a perfect L. So is this larger or smaller than a perfect L? It's smaller. So if it's less than 90 degrees, then we are now looking at an acute angle. Now, an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. So any angle smaller than 90 degrees is an acute angle. Now we know a right angle is exactly 90 degrees. An obtuse angle is bigger than 90 degrees. However, it is less than 180 degrees. And a reflex angle is bigger than 180 degrees. And just in case you're not sure, 180 degrees is a straight line. So if you've got a straight line, that is 180 degrees, which we will come to in further lessons as well. However, you just need to know that fact for today. So again, you might need to rotate your device on this to be able to look at the diagram in a slightly easier way. And you should realise that this is less than 90 degrees. So if it's less than 90 degrees, that makes it an acute angle. Now this angle, again we're looking at this bit inside the two lines. A right angle would look like that. It's bigger than that. So we know it's not an acute, and we know it's not a right angle. Is it bigger than a straight line? Remember, a straight line would carry on all the way down here. So it's less than a straight line, so it's less than 180 degrees. So it's an obtuse angle. Bigger than 90 degrees, less than 180 degrees. In this angle, we know it's bigger than 90 degrees. 90 degrees would look like that. It's less than a straight line, as the straight line would carry on through there. So therefore it must be an obtuse angle. So this question looks similar to the last one. However, you'll notice we are looking for the outside angle this time, not the inside angle. If ever you're looking for the outside angle, it will always be bigger than 180 degrees. Therefore, it has to be a reflex angle. This would be the straight line taking us through. So we would now have this straight line here. But we've got this extra bit that makes it bigger. Therefore, it has to be bigger than 180 degrees. Again, we're looking for this angle outside. And as I said previously, if ever you're looking for the angle that's on the outside, it has to be a reflex angle. So, there's a few here for you to have a go at. Pause the video, try and work it out, and then come back for the answer. So there's your right angle. This is much smaller than that, so it has to be an acute angle. It's less than 90 degrees. In the corner, there is a square. If there's a square in the corner, it always means it is a right angle. If you rotate your device, it will look similar to a perfect L, a perfect right angle. However, you'll notice it's an obtuse angle, it's slightly bigger. Again, it's an obtuse angle. It's bigger than 90 degrees, it's less than 180. We're looking for an outside angle. If we're looking for an outside angle, we know it will always be a reflex angle. Here are 4 more for you to have a go at. Pause the video, write down the name of each type of angle, and then come back to check your answers. We know that this one is bigger than 90, smaller than 180, so it's an obtuse angle. The second one, it's smaller than 90 degrees, so it's an acute angle. The third one is a reflex angle. And the fourth one, the giveaway is a square in the corner, so this is a right angle. So the 4 rules that you have to remember. Acute angles are less than 90 degrees. Right angles are exactly at 90 degrees. Obtuse angles are bigger than 90 degrees but less than 180. And reflex angles are bigger than 180 degrees. If you now feel confident with this, feel free to go on and have a go at the next task on the next slide. If you need to recap, then restart the video, and go through them again, or search on MathsWatch.